Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Welcome, brothers and sisters, to a new episode. Inshallah, in this episode, we're going to talk about fasting, Ramadan. Ramadan is once a year, a whole month. Fasting Ramadan is considered to be the fourth pillar for Islam. As the starting one is Ashhadu an la ilaha illallah, praying, fasting Ramadan, and charity. So the fourth one is fasting Ramadan. Physically, fasting Ramadan is very healthy. So if one's seeking for health, he should straight away fast. And there are organizations, are specialists in treatment by fasting. But here we're going to obey Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and have another intention to be in good health. Fasting Ramadan, physically, the brain, the stomach sends to the brain that it's empty and it needs food to be full. So the brain asks the person himself to eat to fill the stomach, and then it kept making orders like that because no answering from the person himself to eat. He feels hungry as it's command from the brain. After 30 years, the entire month, the brain itself refreshes all the cells of the brain because it gives a report that there's a disorder in the commands of the brain. This is concerning physically. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is the most generous. He, exalted be He, doesn't want us to be prohibited from food. He sustained us, and He will sustain all the universe till the day of resurrection with all bounties and boons. But here the lust of eating is originally permissible, but it is not permissible at a specific time of the day, which means we train ourselves to not to obey the lust which we have, which are originally halal, but it's to be training for defeating the lusts and the commands from the lust to satisfy it. So once the person is training himself that way, when he goes away and face a lust which is already forbidden, he will have the ability to not to fall in this lust and satisfy it in the wrong way. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala doesn't want us to be prohibited from food or whatever, but it's a training for ourselves to control ourselves concerning lusts. When one is fasting Ramadan is obligatory, so we need to have intention before we fast in the morning, before the morning. Because if it is sunnah, it's not obligatory, it's a voluntarily fasting, you don't have to have intention, you just decide to fast this day in the morning before you eat, before Fajr. So we need in fasting Ramadan to have intention before fasting. And thank you very much. I hope you enjoyed this. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.